come in. I'd like to have a little talk to your house. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I'll be with you in a minute. What's that? It's an iPad. Have you ever seen one of these?
No. Can we talk a minute?
It records things. It just got delivered yesterday. It drives me absolutely crazy. You can do anything with it. I was up with it all night.
What do you do there?
It records things, but as I said, you can do anything. Listen to this. I had it home last night, and I've been recording things. Listen to my daughter. Listen to my kid whistle.
That is lifelike, isn't it?
She's only 7 years old. Get that tone.
I'd like to ask a little favour you have.
She's crazy for me about that. Take it. That's me, huh?
You're very good.
Get this now, this is my son.
The capital of Alabama is Montgomery. The capital of Arizona is Phoenix.
He's only 5 years old, Willie.
He'll make an announcer someday.
Get that in alphabetical order. Wait a minute. The maid kicked the plug.
It certainly is.
For God's sake.
It's 9 o'clock below the watch time, so I have to go to sleep.
That is a wonderful machine.
I tell you, Willie, I'm going to take my camera and my bandsaw, and out they go. This is the most fascinating relaxation I have ever found.
You know what? I think I'll get one myself.
Sure, I mean, they're only 150 apart. You can't do without it. Supposing you want to hear Jack Benny and you can't be at home at that time. You just tell the maid to turn on the radio when Jack Benny comes on, and this automatically goes with it.
And when you come home,
You can come home at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, anytime you like. And you can just get yourself a Coke, sit yourself down, and throw the switch, and there's Jack Benny's program.
I'm definitely going to get one. Lots of times I'm on the road and I think to myself, what I must be missing on the radio.
Say, don't you have a radio in your car?
Well, yeah, but whoever really thinks of turning it on.
Say, aren't you supposed to be in Boston?
Well, that's actually what I wanted to talk to you about, Howard. You got a minute?
What happened? What are you doing here?
Well,
You didn't crack up again, did you?
no, it's...
Geez, you had me worried there for a minute. What's the trouble?
Well, to tell you the truth, Howard, I'd rather just not travel anymore.
Not travel? What do you mean?
Well, remember Christmas time, you had a party and you told me you'd look for a spot here in town.
With us?
Well, sure.
Oh yeah, I remember. Well, I couldn't think of anything for you, Willie.
I tell you, Howard, the kids are all grown up now and I don't need much anymore. If I could take home £65 a week, I could swing it.
Yeah, Willie, but you see...
I tell you, Howard, just between the two of us, I'm just tired.
Oh, I could understand that, Willie. But you're a roadman and we do a road business. We only have like half a dozen of salesmen here on the floor.
God knows, Howard, I've never asked a favour of any man, but I was in this firm when your father was carrying you in his arms.
I know that, Willie, but...
Mike, your father came to me on the day you were born and asked me what I thought of the name Howard. May you rest in peace.
I appreciate it, Willie, but there's just no space for you here. If I had a spot, I'd slam you right in. But I just don't have a single solitary spot for you.
All I need to set my table is £50 a week.
Well, where am I going to put you, kid?
It's not a question if I can sell merchandise, is it?
No, but it's a business, kid, and everybody's got to pull their own weight.
Let me tell you a story, Howard.
Because you got to admit, business is business.
Business is definitely business, but just listen for a second. When I was a boy, 18, 19 years old, I was already on the road, and I had a question as to whether selling had a future for me. Because at that time, I was thinking about going to Alaska. See, there were 3 gold strikes in Alaska in 1 month at that time. And I felt like going out, just for the ride, you might say.
Don't say.
Oh yeah, my father lived in Alaska for many years. He's an adventurous man. We've got quite a streak of self-reliance in our family. I thought I'd go out with my brother and look for him out north. Maybe settle with the old man. And I was almost decided to go when I met a salesman in the park house. His name was Dave Singleman. And he was 84 years old. And he'd go up to his room, put on his green velvet slippers, I'll never forget, pick up the phone and call the buyers, and without ever leaving his hotel room at the age of 84, he made his living. And that's when I knew that selling was the greatest career a man could want. Because what could be better than going into 20, 30 different cities and being remembered and loved and helped by so many different people. And when he died, he died the death of a salesman with his green velvet slippers in the smoker of New York to Boston. When he died, there were hundreds of salesmen and buyers at his funeral. Things were sad on a lot of trains for months after that. In those days, there was personality in Howard. There was respect, gratitude, and comradeship. Today, it's all cut and dried, and there's no chance of bringing friendship to bear, or personality. You know what I mean? They don't know me anymore.
And that's just the thing, Willie.
If I had £40 a week, £40, I could cut it!
Kid, I can't take the blood from stone.
The year Al Smith was nominated, your father came to me, and he said,
I've got people to see, kid!
I'm talking about your father. There were promises made across this desk. You can't tell me you have people to see. I've been 34 years into this firm. You can't eat the orange and throw the peel away. In 1928, I had a big year. I averaged $175
Now,
a week.
Willie, you never...
I averaged $170 a week in the year of 1928. And your father came to me. It was across this desk, and he put his hand on my shoulder. He said,
Willie, you'll have to excuse me. I gotta see some people. I'll be back in this as well.
Look at Sophie here. Jesus, what did I say? Oh, I'm screaming at him. Frank. Do you remember what you said to me that time? When you put your hand on my shoulder and...
The capital of Alabama.
Shut off!
The capital of Arizona is.
Shut it off!
The capital of Kansas.
Shut it off!
What happened?
California is Sacramento.
What happened?
England is London. The capital is Berlin.